Hello everyone, it's Kate Spencer. I am the author of the 12 Lessons book series you can find on Amazon, and also the founder of Life and Soul Academy, a life-changing membership. And I'm here with 5 cards for you today, week commencing 3rd of February 2025. So you can tune in now as I shuffle them. Pick your card 1 to 5, or you can pick all 5 or any combination of, and let's see what the universe wants you to know this week. I'll just shuffle them another twice, I think, and then we'll get started. So card 1, triumph and success. Brilliant. Ace of Swords. And this card is about you experiencing success because you've cut things out. So it could be people, it could be situations, or it could also be stuff within you. It could be old ways of thinking, old beliefs perhaps, old programs that you're running. There's also a nod here to cutting etheric cords. I'll link that in the comments. I have got a video about cutting cords, cutting energy cords with, again, people and situations that might be pulling on your energy. So perhaps it's time to do a little bit of an audit and see what or who or which circumstances you need to release. And this doesn't have to be hugely dramatic. It could be something small that could make a big difference, I feel. Because remember, small hinges swing big doors. So that is your card if you pick card number 1. Card number 2, material and financial changes. Are things going up and down a little bit financially for you? If this card has come out then and you pick number 2, then perhaps they are. Don't forget that you get what you focus on. So this could mean that things are feeling a little bit chaotic financially, and that can create a lot of fear. That's going to get stuck in your base chakra. And base chakra is right at the bottom of your spine. It's where you ground from and how you get present on the earth. So I feel for some of us, the message here is about being present and facing what's going on. If you have got a bit of money stuff going on at the minute, and February is that kind of month, isn't it? January has been the longest month ever. It's obviously just after Christmas, and you know, all the bills are coming in now. If you're in money fear, then take a breath, do what you can to get grounded and send your energy into the earth. And then when you're feeling present, have a look at what's going on. I feel for lots of us, there's a bit of an audit that could be done. We could be maybe not sticking to a budget. We might be spending money on stuff we don't know. There could be little adjustments that could be made. So see what you can do about that. And also, I've just actually posted on Facebook and LinkedIn a post about gratitude and prosperity. And it sounds so Pollyanna and it sounds twee and it sounds cheesy, but remember, if you can, where you send your energy is what you experience. So if you can be in gratitude for what you've got, that opens the door of possibility to get more goodness, because the universe then starts to register the vibration of my life is blessed, I have enough. Because when you're in gratitude, that is the frequency that you're sending out, and it puts you into an allowing type energy, and it allows the good stuff to flow. So if you can do that, that can really help. Card 3, conflict and defeat. Who feels fed up out there? Who feels that they've been really trying, but things have just not gone their way? This was me in January. I had quite a rough month in January. However, on this card, can you see the tiny little candle there? Whenever I turn this card in a reading for myself or someone else, I'm always drawn to that. And to me, this card is about remembering, similarly to the card I've just pulled about money, remembering where you put your focus. So to me, this little candle here, it's almost like a pilot light that's always lit, that can be turned up, and it could start a huge fire, a tiny flame, couldn't it? So it's remembering where you focus. So if you are feeling like this, if January has been a tough month for you, and we're coming into February now, and I've declared today as New Year's Day in my world because I wanted a reset. I wanted a new start, and I just want to move forwards. After January, my New Year resolutions went a bit sideways. If you're feeling like that too, then you can reset, because January the 1st is just a date. You are in charge of you. Life threw me some curveballs that I had to deal with, and I've definitely had to remember about that little light. So remember what you focus on. Again, what can we be grateful for? And also, if this guy turned his head and looked up here, look at all the light. So it's about perception. It's about the way that you're seeing things. So what is working for you, send more energy and focus and attention to that. Card 4 this week is Victory and Success. This is a great card. So it feels like you've been climbing a mountain. Finally, it's time to toot your horn into the light. So things are looking up. Things are getting better. It's also a card I feel about allowing yourself to celebrate your success, not going into the thinking pattern of it's egotistical, I can't say this, pride comes before a fall, any of that. This is about you owning the fact that you've done really well, and it's okay to acknowledge that, and the universe will support you in acknowledging that also. And remember, the more that you focus on the fact that things are going well and there is success, and I can pat myself on the back and own that, the more of that you're going to get. So a time of success and happiness for you. So I could expect some wins this week if you've picked this card especially. And card number 5 is solar plexus chakra. So this is obviously solar plexus area, so just below your rib cage. If you've picked this card, you might have some worthiness issues coming up this week. You might be feeling less than confident. Solar plexus chakra is about identity, about self-esteem, self-confidence, and worthiness as well. Now remember, if you don't feel worthy, then you're not going to attract in what it is you're asking for, because that will create some resistance. So if this card has come out for you, it's time to look at where the wounds are, what the sabotage is, what is it that's making you feel like that, who is it that's making you feel like that, and perhaps you need to revisit the messaging card 1 about cutting those cords as well. And looking at where you've had your wins can be really helpful. If you're lacking confidence or worthiness, look back at where you've been praised, what you can claim as a victory, where you're winning in your life, and where you can be grateful, because perhaps you've slipped into a way of thinking that maybe you're not worthy of the life that you want, and that is not true. You can have what you want and you are deserving of that. So some introspection and some healing to do in order to allow the good stuff in if you've picked this card. So I hope that helps. Please like, subscribe and comment. It helps me massively, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great week. Bye-bye.